Okay, I tried to make this video a couple of times now, and one time I came off as really droopy, really sad, and like had made it feel like a pity party, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Second one was kind of just a depressing video that I was just like, no. Third time, it was more just anger and kind of throwing shade at some potential people. And I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm trying to do in this video. I want to talk about, though, the frustration that I have with this channel and some things in the movie community that just aren't really what they seem. So, welcome. How's it going? I am frustrated to no end. I've reached a boiling point where I don't know what to do anymore. I've thought about a lot of things with this YouTube channel. I've thought about walking away for a little bit, taking some time off, no longer making videos, and really reevaluating things. I've also thought about just deleting the channel outright and just saying enough's enough, moving on, and leaving this behind. I don't want to do either of those things, especially not the latter, but I don't know what to do anymore. I started this YouTube channel in 2018 as a way to kind of talk about movies, grow a community, and be able to share with others my love and passion for film. I started off by doing new movie release reviews, and I hated it. I was so uninspired. There's like nothing about it that like I really liked doing it. It just I felt like that was the route to go in order to kind of gain some traction, to grow my community, you know, try to play on the algorithm a little bit. I knew that I was never going to be able to compete with the Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns of the world. I wasn't trying to, but I was trying to at least bring my perspective into some of these films. The year of 2020 was a horrible year with the COVID-19 pandemic that just completely derailed the entire system that we have been used to. And the entertainment industry is one of those things that was completely derailed. But 2020 helped me reevaluate and redirect the course of the future of this channel to making videos that were more original, making videos that I felt more passionate about, videos that I felt proud of. And for the most part, it's been that way. I've been proud of the Roma video. I've been proud of the 0% on Rotten Tomatoes series. I love that series. Something that I'm so passionate about. And it was such a unique idea that I thought no one else was doing it. Why not do it? I love the different rankings that we do, whether it be top 10 guilty pleasures, the things I hate about my favorite movies, like things that were just very different outside of the box that no one else was doing. And I felt like it was the best way to grow my channel. And it just has not been that way at all. Some of my friends, some of my, closest friends that I've gained on the platform, have been growing, and I'm so happy for them. They deserve all the success, whether it be Chris from Film Stock, whether it be Trevor from Film Geeks, or even Nate from Nathan Hale Movies. These are guys that I love talking film with. These are guys that I love watching their content and seeing them grow and building their communities. And I envy what they have. I envy the fact that they're able to grow their communities at such rapid succession. And I feel like way behind. And it's not anything that they've said. They are completely incredible people. All three of them are incredible. I would never throw any shade or anything at them. So I want you to understand that what I'm about to say is not directed because of anything that they have said to me or how they've, tried to portray something or make me feel. That is not at all what I'm trying to do, okay? But I just want you to understand how I kind of feel about the situation. Seeing them grow and their communities grow and their communities having their back and bringing new people in has made me feel like I don't belong in that group anymore. And again, it's not anything that they've said, it's not anything that they've done or their actions or anything like that. They have been nothing but genuine and nothing but nice. And Nate and I are really good friends in real life. You know, like Nate and I we're great friends. And you know, even though I don't know Chris and Trevor nearly as well, like I consider them good friends as well. And again, they deserve all of that success. But it's been very hard for me to kind of feel like I'm an equal. You know what I mean? It's almost like, it's like, imagine if you and your brother started up a YouTube channel. Like both of you had your own YouTube channels. And your brother ended up getting, you know, a bigger following on YouTube, and people are starting to kind of recognize his content more than yours. Like, you would feel inadequate, right? You'd feel out of place, and you'd be a little bit jealous of what your brother had, of course, you know, because even though you love your brother and you want him to succeed and you want him to do well, it's still hard for you to see that, right? And that's kind of how it's been. Like, it's been one of those moments where I've had to take a back seat and kind of evaluate like what they're doing right and like try to kind of incorporate that a little bit into what I'm doing, but it just doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if it's the formula is against me or the algorithm's against me. I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm just really unlucky, or I do so many things that are just outside of the box that they're too outside the box. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. And it's like frustrating for me because I can't get over this hurdle. It's like insurmountable and it's just impossible. And that's what's made me really contemplate, like, do I just leave? Do I just stop doing this? Do I stop making videos? Do I stop, you know, trying to build up this community that just is not gonna happen, no matter how much I push? You have to understand, like, making YouTube videos, it takes so much time out of my schedule. You know, I have to not only do I have to record the video and edit the video, but I also have to watch the movies in preparation for the video. I have to do research. I have to, you know, come up with interesting and unique openings, or, you know, there's so many things that happen, potential reshoots or whatever it may be. You know, writing a script, whatever it may be for a video. It's very, very tough because it takes away time that I could be spending elsewhere. Spending time with my wife, spending time, you know, getting ready to go to law school, things like that, things that will kind of help drive me to becoming the man that I want to become. And so it's really, really frustrating when you put all this time and effort forward and you feel like you don't get anything back. It's really irritating. And I don't want to sound ungrateful. Like, again, I'm so happy for the community that we have. I'm so grateful that you guys watch my videos and the people who regularly come by, you know, post comments, hit that like button, you know, watch my content and spend their time watching my content. Like, that to me is amazing. Like, you guys are insane, and I love each and every one of you. It's just really hard. That's why I don't do a lot of collabs. You know, it's because I feel like I feel too scared and too, almost in a way, ashamed that I can't grow like some of the other YouTubers. And why would they want to do collabs with me? You know, I have nothing to give them. I have no clout to give them. And it's really been kind of a kick to the groin. And I love talking about movies, and it should be about me loving talking about movies and not worrying about the numbers. But I graduated in social media marketing in college. Like, not having success or not growing in social media marketing is the most frustrating thing for a marketer. It's the most frustrating thing because I went to school for this. I know how to play the game, and I've been trying to play the game, but the game does not like me. Like, it's frustrating. It's like you're trying to play a game you've had your whole life. You know the rules, you know how it works. You've worked hard to play this game, and yet you lose every single time. You know, it's really been hard. It's been hard. There's been days where I've just talked for hours with my wife about my frustrations and the fact that, like, I just don't understand why this is happening. you know, and I've really talked her ear off, and I can't talk her ear off anymore. It's just, I gotta let this out. I don't know if this video is gonna go up on YouTube. I don't know. It probably will, but I just feel like I need to talk it out, because if I don't, and I keep holding this stuff in, I'm just gonna implode one day, and then it's gonna be really bad, and I don't want that. And I want to be upfront and honest with you guys. That's one thing I've always wanted to do, is have open communication with you guys, and so that way you guys can understand my point and what's going on inside my head. Also, this video is not going to be edited, so there's that. That's why you're going to hear and you're going to, hear me like doing a bunch of weird sounds probably. In terms of the thing I said in the beginning of the video about things that might not seem right in the movie community, I kind of want to just give a couple of examples. I'm not going to throw shade on anybody. That's not what this is about. Like, I have so much, I have respect for every single creator, even if they're creators I don't watch or personally don't, like their content. I have respect for every creator out there on the platform. But there are things that I don't like, that I do evaluate and that I see. And without saying any names, I'm going to kind of point some of these things out that really bother me, that I think other people might turn a blind eye to. And seeing people grow that do these types of things, it makes it even harder because it's like, I don't do these things. I try to play by the rules and play fair. And it's just really frustrating that it's not that way if you cheat, kind of. There is a YouTuber, he's a bigger YouTuber. He covers a certain niche in the YouTube sphere, in the movie sphere. And he's a big YouTuber. Big. I mean, this guy has 100,000 plus subscribers. Like, this person has 100 plus thousand subscribers. And I've seen this person in countless streams, in other people's streams, not their own, not their friend, but I'm talking some of the bigger YouTubers in the movie space. And they will promote their own brand and some of the things that they're doing on their channel in that other person's stream. Now, some might say, oh, this is innocent if it's one time, right? Like, if they just mention it once, it's innocent. No, that's not what this person was doing. They were copying and pasting the same message in the chat over and over and over and over and over again, which is spamming. And it's something that I saw. I knew who this movie tuber was. I didn't like their content originally. I think that they play off everything very fake. And I don't really respect it, because it doesn't feel, the content has never felt authentic to me, if I'm just going to be honest. And it's someone that it's someone who people would know. Again, I'm not going to say who it is, but it's really irritating, because that to me is wrong. That's selfish. You're using someone else's platform to try to brand your own platform, and you not only do it once, like it's not good, but it's like whatever. But to do it over and over and over and over again, that is wrong. That's wrong. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. You shouldn't do that. Have respect for the content creator. Have respect for the person who's really trying to build their own platform. Like, it's wrong of you to do that. And, and it's not just this one I've seen it with other people. It's not just this one instance or this one circumstance. I was kind of surprised. I didn't expect that. Like, even though I didn't like this person's content, I never really saw them doing something like that to the point where it was just like insufferable and very selfish, and came off as, I don't want to, how do I say this? Because I don't know the person. I don't know the person in real life. So I don't want to clarify what their intentions were, but it just came off to me as desperation to try to bring in people to get some of this. You know what I mean? And it's like, I get that, like, you're trying to build your brand, and it's sometimes very hard to build your brand, but you also have to respect other brands. Like, that's the name of the game. That's what you signed up for with YouTube. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. And this same person, like, the same person, they get bullied quite a lot by certain people online, and I'm not trying to add to that. I'm not going to bully this person, and I'm not going to say, they're this, they're that. I'm just looking at this from a perspective of what happened and how I was really just surprised. I just didn't think that this person was going to do something like that. It's somebody who continues to grow. Again, I'm not going to ever say the name of who this person is. It's just, it's not going to happen. Because I want to respect their brand. I want to respect their content. I would never tell people to not watch this person's content. That's wrong. I would never do that. Even if I don't like them or I don't like their content, like that's not who I am. That's not who I am. So that's one instance. The second instance that really drives me crazy with the community sometimes is the blind eye towards people having unauthentic and unoriginal content. What I mean by this is people will literally copy other people's content, but not just copy a video idea. This isn't copying a video idea, because people do that all the time. A lot of videos I do, other people have done it. Like that's fine. There's no problem with doing that as long as you put your own spin on it. But it gets bad when you say verbatim the same thing that someone else says. I can't stand that. Do people understand that is plagiarism? That's literally plagiarism. That's the definition of plagiarism. And it's like some people just, I don't know if they just turn a blind eye to it. They just don't maybe, realize it. But there's a lot of people on this space that I find time and time again that say the exact same thing that other people say. And it's almost per verbatim. And it's like, look, if you want to make content, you want to be someone like Chris Stuckman or Jeremy Johns, everybody watches them. Don't say the same things that they say, because it's like people will pick up on it. Even if someone doesn't, that someone else is going to. And so like that to me, like really frustrates me, because those people continue to grow. And then there's me. I try my best, my freaking dang best, to not watch any of the big guys or even like some of the smaller guys until I have a video out. And that's a lot of the reason why I also moved away from new release films. Like when I used to do those videos, I used to find myself saying some similar things to guys like Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman. And I hated it. I was like, I don't want to plagiarize. I respect their content enough and their brand enough to not do that. And so that's why another reason why I decided to go a different route and do stuff that is very different, very kind of outgoing and out of the box, because I want to have that authenticity. Like that's what you guys deserve. That's what you guys came to the channel for. And I want to build a community that's built on honesty and built on, being as authentic as possible. Because I don't want to build a brand on falsehood and mistruth and misguidance. And again, there's a lot of people who do that. This isn't just one specific person that I've seen or instances. I mean, I've seen multiple instances with multiple different creators. And even myself, sometimes I've seen that. And that's why I tried and I've gone past that time. And that's why I do these things that I do, because I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to say what I truly feel about something. Even if you don't like it or you disagree, at least we can have a discussion about it, and it's that it's my authentic thought on it. So that's kind of everything I wanted to say. I really need a drink now. My mouth is like dry, and yeah, that's kind of it. I didn't make this video again to offend anybody. I didn't make this video to again throw shade at people. I'm not here for drama. That's not why I started a YouTube channel. I only mention these things because these are things that have led me to being frustrated about my growth, and have really kind of made me evaluate certain things that maybe I need to work on and be better, and doing the best that I can to making sure this brand feels as authentic as possible. Again, I respect every content creator, even those that have done some of these things that I have mentioned. I still respect their content. I would never go on somebody's channel that has done these things or does other things and leave hate comments. Like that's not good. Don't do that. If you don't like somebody's, if you don't like somebody or their channel, the simple thing to do is just unsubscribe or just never watch their content. It's very simple. It's one click of the button, and it's a lot nicer and a lot more graceful than leaving a hate comment. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know the type of life that they've had. And that's why I will never hate on anybody. Even though I shared some things that are a little bit more of things that I've seen that I don't like or agree with, I'm not giving names, and I also feel like, I'm also trying to see it from their perspective in a way. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It really, like, I don't blame them. YouTube is a dog-eat-dog world. That's really what it is. And the bigger the pack, the smaller the prey. And that's really kind of what it comes down to. I don't know why this channel's not growing. I might take some time, step away, reevaluate some things, and just try to figure it out. I just feel like nothing's working, and I feel like I'm stuck. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. And goodbye.